Hey guys, it's Andrew here, and welcome to my new instructional video series on how to get more flexible. In these videos I'm going to be sharing with you some stretches which I've learnt myself and I've found to be very effective. I've taught these stretches to other people and I've also posted quite a few of them on the CU forums. I've broken these videos down into separate sections, so this particular one's about side splits. I've got some other videos on front splits, improving your shoulder flexibility, back flexibility, and of course contortion. So yes, enjoy this video, and if you have any questions or comments, please post them to my profile. Thanks, bye! So we're starting off with the stretch frog position. Basically just straddle your legs like this, knees bent. Try to keep your hips roughly in line with your knees. A variation I've found that really helps, actually take your chest to the floor. And keep your hips slightly back of your knees. Don't let them come forward of your knees at all. And just relax in this position. If you can, try to slide your knees further out to the side. But just relax, that's the main important thing in this stretch. Come back to your elbows, and the next stretch is you stretch one leg out straight to the side, as if you're going to do side splits with just one leg, and the other leg is still in froggy position. And just hold it here and just find a comfortable position. I actually use my hand to help push the leg further down. You can also rock your hips forward and back, which I'm about to demonstrate, to actually get sort of more comfortable in the stretch. So rocking your hips forward, back, and so on will actually help find that real sticking point so that you can just get to it and stretch it out. You're trying to actually get your thigh to touch the ground here. So now on the other side, straighten that leg, and the other leg is in froggy position. You can see I'm actually almost sitting back on my heels at this point. You can either sit forwards or sit back on your heels. Certainly you don't want to be coming forward of your knees. And just rock forward and back and find that sticking point and just let it stretch. Just stay as long as you need to until you feel that it's not stretching as much. And then from there, basically take both legs into side splits. And I do this with my elbows rested on the ground. I can actually get flat just using those stretches that I've just shown you. You'll find that it really helps. So now I'll just show you some other stretches you can do in a straddle position. So the first one is to reach over your leg, reach over to the side and grab your foot if you can. You're trying to bring your head to touch your leg. The other hand is actually reaching through along the ground. So reaching in the opposite direction, and the top hand is pulling you over. You can grab your toes, it really helps. Just gives you that extra bit of leverage. So doing the same on the other side, reaching over, grabbing my foot, and then the other hand is reaching along the ground as if someone's pulling it in the opposite direction. Try and make sure that your sit bones, which are the pointy bones in your bum, don't come off the ground. That's just good technique. This is another stretch which you can do to improve your hamstring flexibility, which will help you with chest to floor stretch, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Basically take one foot behind you, the other leg straight in front, and this is just stretching over your leg, trying to bring your chest to touch the leg rather than the tip of your head like I'm doing. Try to bring your whole body over the leg. You can bring your head to the ground, that sometimes helps. And then work your head sort of towards in the middle between the stretched leg and the bent leg. That's a good preparation to doing both legs. See, I'm only doing one leg at a time. A stretch teacher of mine once taught me that you can get a lot further by only stretching one limb at a time rather than both at the same time, because the body sort of doesn't have the same stretching sensation if only one leg is being stretched or one arm is being stretched or whatever it is. So I definitely recommend doing one at a time and then coming back to both after that. So here I'm just stretching on the other leg, back knees bent, front leg straight, trying to bring my chest flat to the leg, and then I take my head to the ground if you can, and then take your head in between your stretched leg and your bent leg, like so, and try to get your chest flat to the ground here and reach forwards. You're actually trying to get your belly button to touch the ground. And just relax here, and yeah, that's what you want. You want like a nice flat back shape here. You don't want a rounded back, you want a flat back. It takes a little while, but this will really help your chest to floor stretch. So now with both legs straight, to do the chest to floor stretch into a straddle position, bend forward with a flat back, come down onto your elbows, and just relax there if you need to, and then gradually sort of take your hands further and further out. Flatten your back and try to take your belly button to touch the ground. And then once that's touching the ground, you can just relax forwards. Yeah, really try to make sure your back is flat. It's really going to help in your stretch. And yeah, just relax and spend as long as you need to here. There's no rush. Keep breathing. Breathe in and relax. I just wanted to point out a few things that I see beginners doing wrong. This is an exaggeration, but often when people bend forward in a straddle bend, um, their knees really come off the ground. See the gap underneath my knees? You really want to push that flat, which is what I'm doing here. Really, really push it flat, and it'll actually help you bend forward quite a lot. You'll notice, yeah, so make sure you're really keeping it flat. Also remember, keeping the toes pointing to the roof. Don't allow them to roll forwards. That's just for correct form. I just want to show you something on the side. Watch. Most people normally do is they bend forward just in the upper back, and you're just not going to get anywhere if you bend that way. See, there's a big arch. Now I flatten in my lower back and I'm bending forward just from the hips. This is the only way that you're really going to get more flexible. You really need to do this, even if it means that you have to pull yourself back a little bit and it takes longer to get to the ground. Make sure you always stretch forward with a flat back. You'll just get so much more further. Yeah, hope you enjoyed these tips on side splits. Thanks a lot. Bye.